So I've started taking this National apart. What I've done so far, I've taken this IF transformer off, replaced the cable. It had a really fragile broken wire. So I went ahead and took this apart, took the transformer apart, cleaned it up inside, polished it a little bit, took off some of the rust, installed the new wire, cleaned up the cap for the tube, and we're gonna do the same thing for this side. This is the other. This is the oscillator transformer, and I took this apart so I can show you what's inside. There's a resistor and a capacitor and a coil inside. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and replace this cable right here, this wire, the grid cap, clean it up and replace that wire. So this is broken, as you can see. So I'm going to go ahead and replace this wire. I'm going to take this apart, show you what's inside. These two red and black wire, they look fine. I want to try to keep as much as the original cable and wire as possible. But where I can replace, I'm going to start replacing all this stuff. So it looks like somebody wrote the word OK on there back in 1934. Once again, this is the oscillator for my National HRO Jr. It's been in storage for years, and it's time to get it up and working. So this is what I'm going to do. Let me bring you back. So it was right about here, and that's where I'm at. So I'm going to start taking this apart and show you what's inside and go from there. Okay. I'm always afraid of breaking something, especially this old. Now, in order to take that, pull this wire off, I'm going to have to cut this. I'm going to have to cut that wire and try to see if I can somehow feed it out. As you can see in here, see, you can see inside. Not enough light. No. Well, let's take it apart. I took plenty of pictures. What you want to do before you start taking things apart, take plenty of pictures of where the wires go. There's a black wire, there's a red wire. Get in the habit of taking your camera out and just start taking pictures. Sometimes you're in a hurry to start working on things. So let me see if I can persuade this thing to come out gently like I did the other one. It'll take some time. Let me get back to you, and once I took it off, so I can show you what's inside. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so now I loosened it up. I took out these two screws, cut the cable. So let's take this apart and see what's inside. So once again, this is the transformer, the oscillator. So what I'm going to do, let me bring you up closer. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try to salvage this cable and this one. I'm going to test that resistor here, and I'm going to replace this cable right here. That cable is your grid cap cable. So I'm going to install a new one. I'm going to clean this all up, being very careful not to move anything. I'm going to clean all this up. Make sure nothing is shorted in there. So once again, this is the transformer, the oscillator for my National HRO Jr. I'm going to replace that wire. Okay guys, this is it for today. Put that down and I'll get back to you tomorrow. It's late and I need to figure out what I'm going to be doing. Yeah, it's going to be a pain. And this I'm going to have to polish. I want to polish this. Give it a good cleaning, a good polish. Gently put that out of the way. And just do this. Just clean this. Clean that up. And continue to working on the National. As you can see, it's a slow process. Well, thanks for watching. Oh, by the way, I just want to show you real quick. This is the tuning capacitor that I took off. I cleaned it up. I took off the gear, the warm gear that makes this capacitor spin. So what I did real quick, I took it apart, cleaned it up. I dipped it into a sonic bath. I did a sonic bath cleaning. It cleaned up really well. It came out really shiny. I lubricated. I add some white lithium grease and some oil here and there, and works beautifully now. This is what I've done so far. So this is where I'm at. And I'll show you how I took that apart and how I cleaned it up in another video. Anyways, thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye.